Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordan. I'm just going to be talking about how I met my husband. This is story time. Please excuse my hair. I don't have a brush. I'm going to the store later. Okay. I don't have any hair styling stuff. I just moved into this house, so sorry. Um, but anyways, let's get to the story. So Sam and I met when I was 16. He was 17. He lived with his friend at the time. His parents and him weren't getting along. And I lived with my parents and my sisters. We had a really nice house. Um, we had a lot of extra rooms, so that's going to come into the story. But I went to Lodi High. We lived in Lodi, California. Sam went to a continuation school called Liberty. And we met through my best friend and his best friend were dating. So my best friend, we're going to call her S. Sam's best friend we're going to call B. So S and B were dating, and they weren't getting along at the time, but they introduced us to each other. So when they did introduce us, I don't know. I liked Sam, but I didn't really want anything at the time. Sam was really standoffish too. He was super shy. So I was like, whatever. Like, I don't know. I didn't really care, but I was like, yeah, he's cute. And so S gave me his number. And the first day we hung out was because S would come to my house to do bad stuff because we could always get away with it there, I guess. So my house was the house you'd come to get in trouble and not get in trouble. So just do bad stuff, I guess. So she came over and we went to her boyfriend B's house. That's where Sam was living at the time. So we were hanging out and we decided to watch a movie. So Sam and I were just hanging out, like sitting on a bed and watching the movie Sex Tape in B's room, and B and S were on the floor. So I don't know. I kept looking at Sam, like thinking he was cute, but I don't know. He was being shy toward me, but not toward anyone else. Like, he's not shy. So, yeah. After that, S and I went home, did some bad shit, hung out, and S gave me Sam's number. So, I think Sam wanted her to. I'm not really sure. But we texted back and forth for like a week, and then on a Friday night, S came over again. She was always at my house. She was my best friend. I was a junior at this time. She was a sophomore, and Sam and B were seniors. So Sam and B came over, and S was already there, and we were just hanging out in my room. My room was huge. It was like the size of this living room, honestly, at least. So we were hanging out, doing bad shit like always. And then they came over. Yeah, we watched movies. We just talked and stuff. And Sam and I started listening to music, and I don't know, we just like clicked, you know? And yeah. So from that day, honestly, we knew we were in love with each other. Like, we just both knew it. So we talked and stuff, and then I think it was either the next day or the next weekend, I'm not really sure, but Sam came over. I think S was there, but S and B were not getting along, so I don't think he came. But he was supposed to come, and they were fighting, so I think she left or something. I'm not sure. But Sam and I were there. Sam walks into my house, drunk as fuck, and my mom's there. And that's how I met my mom. He was drunk. And he was drunk because he was hanging out with his friend, and then I was like, just come over. Like, S is here, your friend's coming, like, just come over. So he was with a different friend, and he came, and he was drunk as fuck, and he met my mom. And my mom and my sisters loved him. And we have a dog named Eric. He's a big ass mastiff, right? He would attack anyone that came into our house he did not like, even S, and she was always there. So he didn't attack Sam. He didn't even care. He like was buddy with him from the day he fucking came into my house. Like, that was crazy to me because he didn't like anyone. So obviously that was a good sign. And then Sam met my mom. He was super outgoing. She loved him, so that was good too. And so I remember that. So we went upstairs, and S was like, I had a big ass desk that was like built into my wall, like in the corner. So here's the desk. My bed was like where the table is. So she was at the desk. Sam and I were like hanging out on the bed, and we had our first kiss, and oh my God, it was like fireworks. But after that, we hung out alone, and we listened to music. We liked the same music, and he pointed to the love sign. I had a sign that said love in my room, like there were shelves above the desk, so it was like on the shelf. And he was like, I have to tell you something. And I knew what he was gonna say, but it was like a week after we met, or like a few days, so I was like, what the fuck? Like, nervous. But he was like, it's way too soon to say it. I don't want to say it. And I was like, just tell me. What do you want to tell me? And he pointed at the love sign, and he was like, I love you. And that was like, oh, fuck. That was when I knew he was the one. Because I said it back, obviously, because I loved him. And then after that, he was having troubles at home. He didn't really want to live with his friend anymore, so he moved in with me. After that day, he literally never left. We've been living together since I was 16. So, yeah, that's how Sam and I met. We've been together for 2 years. Now we have a baby. She's on the bed over there. Did you just wake up? Hi, Claire. That's Claire. She's 9 months old. She's an angel, and she looks exactly like her dad. Nothing like me, but yeah. And we also got married in August, so yeah, it's crazy. And then I also have his initials, SB. That's another story time in itself. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, that's how I met my husband when I was 16 years old. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos.